Skadoosh! And welcome back to the channel, my ninjas. Joey Moss with Bad Boy Gaming. Today we're going to go over the #1 deck from Star City Games Classic that occurred in my home state of Ohio. Good old Columbus. This happened over the weekend, and this is the deck that came in first place. And I can see why. It's, in my opinion, a much better deck than previous decks I've reviewed on this channel that came in first place. I guess it kind of depends on the meta, really, of that event. In this deck, here's all the cards. I'm not going to run over every single one of them. There's play sets of quite a few. A lot of reoccurrences, like a Dauntless Bodyguard, your Hunted Witness, Legion's Landing. A nice newer addition, I'd say, would be Sky Marcher. Your Adanto Vanguard. This is definitely Boros aggro at its finest. 4 Benelish Marshals, 4 Benalias, the Tribunal ×4. Heroic Reinforcements, which has proved to be just a phenomenal card from 2019 as an uncommon. 3 Venerated Loxodons, 12 Plains. The Clifftop Retreats, Sacred Foundries, and an interesting 1-drop Stone Quarry. That's right. For the sideboard, there's 3 Baffling Ends, some Takatlis, Honor Guards, 2 Ajanis, 3 Experimental Frenzies, which is going to combo nicely with a new card from Ravnica Allegiance. 2 Banefires and 1 Mountain. There's the deck. Make sure you hit the like button. It helps out a lot. Appreciate each and every one of you who do watch. Let's run it. Traditional play. So that way we can utilize our sideboard and we can see the true power of this deck. Here we go. Up against Gacto. Good old Gacto. What's Gacto got? What's Gacto got that I ain't got? A loss. That's what he's got. This looks okay. I would like to see 21 lands is kind of low. Ooh, he's running good old blue. That could be a threat. We do need to get our 3rd land out so we can have Benelish and Benalia start going to Plowtown. We'll see how effective this is. Truly how effective this is. There we go. Ooh, another. We'll enter it tapped. So he's running Is It Drakes. Most likely. Hunted Witness, great card. If you're new to the game, Hunted Witness, when it dies, you get a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. He uses Sheevan Fire on that, which is pretty cool. And now we got a white lifelink. If he has another like shock or something, I'm sure we're going to see that. But running only 21 basic lands, that is pretty crazy, I must say, for this event. It's a little absurd. Ooh, we did get it. Lucky Beanstalk. Let's go with Benalia first. I'm sure it's going to be countered, and then we can run into a Benelish or a History after that. He can't counter everything. Actually, yes, he can. He has nothing to counter that. Wow. Pretty sweet. Off to the races against the Izzets. Against the Izzet clan. Can't wait to see how strong Izzet Drakes are once Allegiance drops. They're getting a little perk, but not a whole lot. Hits him for 1. Get the life linker. Drop another Benalia next turn. And then finish it up with Benelish Marshal. Alright, he does have his Drake in there. We can Sacred Foundry. Have it enter tapped. And another Benalia. If that ain't scary, I don't know what is. No attack. Next turn. Hopefully he does cast something right now. That way, our Benelish can't be countered. He put oops. What did he do wrong? He said oops. Oof. Running Benelish right now would be kind of scary. Ooh, goodbye. He's got his Drake up. We can get Benelish out. Yeah, Benelish out will be huge. I think we might got this guy on lock. Oh, nice. could really go with heroic reinforcements here to get that extra damage in. But Banele's fun as well. I guess we will do that. Let's go reinforcements. Just in case he has a counter. I mean, I'd rather him counter heroic than a Benelish, because Benelish, the payoff's more long term, and that just plussed everything up. Let's swing in, baby. Get that supreme damage in. Skadink. Tell me, can you deal with that? It's a lot of damage. 4, 5, 6. Plus 10. Quite a bit. Oh, he got rid of one of them. Will he block with his Drake? He's gonna block. He's gonna chump block the little guy. All right, so we do squeeze in for 9 points of damage. Opponent's at 10. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. This is quite phenomenal, I must say. Come on with it, boy. Come on with it, daddy. Draw 3 cards and discard. Okay. He is tapped out, so Benelish is going to be a knockout punch here. He's not even going to see it coming. Unless we get another heroic reinforcements. We get another heroic reinforcements. That'll be quite heroic. You have 5-4. He's going to maintain his position, I suppose. Could have conclaved it a while ago, but yeah. That bombs that. We'll have it entered tapped. Don't really need it right now. Get our Benelish out. Get our Dauntless out while we can. Get in where we fit in. And we'll put it on our Marshall. Swinging in for some serious damage. Could almost conclave. Almost. So opponent's going to drop to 3. Not bad. Not bad at all. He has 6 cards over here. We're at 23. A little bit of life gain really does help from, what was it we had earlier? The Hunted Witness. It went a long way. As you can see right now, we're at 23 life. Opponent takes our Benelish. Not nice of him. That kind of hurt, actually. That really hurt. But we're going to win this right here. Because we, I guess we can do Legion of Landing. Drop it first. Splash that out, and then we can conclave. With this dude. Really don't even need to do it, but we will. Doesn't matter in the slightest bit here. Skilling. Goodbye, Enigma Drake. Or, I suppose it doesn't really matter which one. We'll say goodbye, Enigma Drake. He's a flyer. And then we can just wrap things up here. And swing in. And that's the ball game. Goodbye, Gecto. Goodbye. Nice that we were able to flip our landing at the end there. So now that we know what our opponent's running here, I'm not really certain we need to make too many changes, to be honest. Maybe drop a Banefire? Maybe throw one Banefire in here and replace it with something else. We haven't seen any Sky Marchers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We'll get rid of one Venerated for that. I haven't seen Venerated show up either. It's crazy. Banefire for the win, baby. Just one more element of removal for our deck. Pretty good starting hand. We don't have a turn 1. Unless we do, like, yeah, we do. We could Sacred Foundry, take the pain. All right. We'll pay the 2 life. We'll take the pain, baby. Let's go Hunted Witness first. We'll save our Dauntless for down the road. I like that we got another Cliff Top. That really puts us in a huge advantage. Maybe not advantage, but we got what we needed for at least our turn 3. Until we see something like Heroic Reinforcements. This deck is good. If you're considering building a deck to try to be competitive, I would go with this deck. For sure. Vanguard right now? Yeah. Because we can just pay that life. He's a really, really good... Vanguard's such a good card. The only time he's kind of poopy is when you're up against burn decks. When you're up against a burn build, that's, I think, when you'll find your most troubled matches with Vanguard. So he's got his Drake out. That is completely powerless. And I think at this point we will Benelish. Nice perk. Swinging in. 4 damage. Hunted Witness. Will not drop to that. We do deal 4. Pretty good. We're out like this. This was a really, really ideal starting hand to get. Well put together deck. He's going to Banefire. Mr. Vanguard. We're not going to pay any life there. We could have, but we did not. Honestly, we should have. That was me being a little excited. ADHD and clicking a little too quick. Surprised he went after that. He does have 3, so he could counter something. I guess at this point, let's just go really wide on him. So we can Dauntless Bodyguard to protect our Benelish Marshal. And then Hunted Witness. And then our Dauntless Bodyguard. I was nervous that our opponent was going to be able to counter. So that's why I dropped those cards instead. Plus, we have 1 Benelish Marshal out already. He's pretty phenomenal as it is. There is a slight fear of our opponent having a shock in hand. I guess we can attack. There is a fear of that shock, though. If he blocks the Benelish and then shocks it, that's going to kind of hurt. But we can always sacrifice one of our bodyguards for that. Nope, no shock in hand. Pretty cool. So 2 points of damage got through. Next turn, we could Benelish and hopefully take the game. That Conclave's perfect. We're saving that for Niv Mizzet if we see him. Such a bummer. That card... Nice play with that, entrancing melody. It is a good inclusion, I must say. It's taking over a key element of the deck. It's pretty brutal. Another planes. So we can Benelish. Opponent said, oops. I think he's saying oops because Benelish is tapped. And we had another Benelish. So we're going to squeeze in with a little damage there. Almost at 6. Conclave Tribunal on his Drake, and that'll wrap up the game. Very similar to last match, if you noticed. A lot of similarities. Quite a few parallels, my friends. Quite a few parallels. Having the 2 Benelish Marshals, him having an Enigma Drake, him stealing my Benelish Marshal, us with a Hunted Witness, and Dauntless Bodyguard. A lot of things lined up there. Niv Mizzet. Is it dropping? Is the old Mizzet Niver? Nope. Too little too late, my friend. We're going to end it the same way we ended the first match. I'm going to be that guy just once. Oh no. Spoke too soon, Mr. Moss, did we? Mercy. Passing it. Take it down to Adento's bodyguard. Yeah, I guess we'll just conclave here. Give me Mr. Drake. Swinging in. He will most likely block the bodyguard. That's his best bet. And Nixon it. One's at 4. We could lose this one, though. We really could. Gitu. Oof. That just really toughs it up there. We're taking 6. 6 to the face. 6 to the dome. Vanguard. Not really going to help out too much. We really needed them early on, but because we made a big mistake and decided not to keep them around, we are paying the price for that. One point of damage gets through. So yeah, misplays are huge. You misplay, you can lose. Because my Vanguard would have had dealt him enough damage that we would have won this match. So we're going to flip both of these Hunted Witnesses. Pretty cool. Excuse me. Pink. No damage yet through. But we do have lifelink to sustain. He has 1 card. What is he going to do with 1 card? It's a land. Perfect. I like the way this is going. Attacking with everything, is he? He better not. He did nothing. Wow. Alright. We are just going to attack with Vanguard. Yep, he's going to lose a creature. We're going to pay that 4, so we don't lose him. Do things the right way, as only we know how. Here on Bad Boy Gaming. Skadoosh. Bumper stickers. Skadoosh bags and Skadoosh. Possibly PLA. A few other things as well. We'll see, we'll see. Drops the old Mr. Benelia. This could really wrap things up here. He said oops. Why do you say oops? He's always saying oops. Oopsie doodle. I will say yes. Indestructible. And ping up. Oof. So it's 4-4. We should have this though, unless he has Banefire. Banefire would win the matchup. If he had if he just top decked a Banefire, you might find me curled up in a little ball crying, because we could have won this match a while ago. But our misplay cost us. I don't want to be curled up into a little ball. Oh, clever. That did buy him time. Oops. Good game. Top deck heroic reinforcements for the win. Nice. Got him. Oops. Oops. So that's the #1 deck, Star City Games Columbus. Pretty sweet. Thanks for the subscribe, Steve. Shout out to Steve. 1,350 cash for that one event. That's a lot. That's weird I got that much. Pretty sweet, though. Maybe it's the way you win. Why did we get so much for that? I have no idea. Oh, because we completed a bunch of events as well. Or at least little mini tournament things, rewards. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Joey Moss, Bad Boy Gaming. And we'll see you next time.